Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Powells. It is Monday. I am in a lot of pain. Belly is growing, bump update / pregnancy chronicles update. My heel pain right now is on a scale from 1 to 10, it's an 11. It's excruciating. I am literally tiptoeing around the place because it's so painful, to the point that when I last got treatment, he was saying that he could see my ankle is like out of alignment because of me trying to avoid the pain. But it's so painful right now that I could literally cry. And it throbs. So pretty much it's a nerve, like a trapped nerve, where there's trapped, I think, what was he saying? That it's probably trapped in somewhere in the bone in my foot. And then my holistic lady, who's also a doula that I normally use, is saying, the nerves down there are also connected to your uterus. So there's not too much you can do, as we already know when you're pregnant, you can't do much. But I feel like second trimester blues, when they say you're supposed to get all kinds of energy, I am just discovering new pain every day. If it's not my back, the sciatic nerve pain, and recently, actually a couple of days ago, I started to feel pelvic girdle pain. This is new. I never had this before. So I said, oh, new adventure, new pain, new day. And progressively the heel pain with the weight. It's something you cannot avoid. And I've tried it all. Like, I'm always asking for suggestions of anything you can think of. I tried it. I try to get treatment often, but now it's so bad that I'm struggling to walk. So I ordered these slippers that are supposed to, give you a massage / pinpoint the nerves and I guess rub it out or have blood flow into your nerves or any type of heel pain. Let's see how this goes, because it's annoying because it's right at the smack of my heel, the bottom of it. And you need your feet. I need to move around. I'm now thinking of maybe pulling back my workouts. I don't run because of that. So maybe I just need to listen to my body and just chill. But I'm also bummed about it because I feel almost in a sense like I'm mourning a loss. The workouts is my me time, my self-care, my soul care. And I feel like I'm just being robbed of that now. So I'm coming to reality, and maybe, I just was hoping I wouldn't have to do this again. With Azaf, it was the same thing in terms of I couldn't really exercise as much, but now with this heel pain, I think it's really warning me that, hey, even if I iced it, going to the bank, I had to find some superwoman strength to be able to walk there. So right now, this foot massager that Saf ended up getting me is heating up my foot, as well as just lightly giving me a massage in that spot. But I'm on the verge of tears. So that's my pregnancy update. Other than that, baby's growing, baby's kicking, everything's good, we thank God. But everything comes with its own. Every pregnancy is so different. That pelvic girdle pain, can we talk about that? Have you ladies had that? Oh my goodness. I had to get a pregnancy pillow, the pelvic support belt as well now. It's a humbling experience. And I couldn't even lay down. You have to lay on your side, and I had to put a pillow in between my legs to try and, elevate. It's a time is being had. And then you have to move around because I have the toddlers, the boys, and it's not that I cannot get help. Actually, my issue has been finding someone good that's genuine, because when you work with us, I like to integrate you into our space, into our family. It's just been very hard. And then right now with Saf being gone, I don't really, and being pregnant, I'm really kind of, spiritual in that sense. I don't want to get to know anyone new. I don't want anyone new in my space. I'm protective over that. So I am, in a sense, thugging it out. But my body, my heel is like, girl, is really stressing. So I'm just hoping something has to give. But I'm a tough cookie. I've got this. So that is my update. But yeah, I'm in my 20-something weeks. For some reason, this pregnancy is like, not that I am excited. I'm very excited. I'm elated. Because it's the third. I find like with my first, I was always tracking, I'm so and so weeks. This is what's happening this week now. But the kicks are getting stronger. I feel like there's a party going on in there, or there's a workout going on in there. And then I think I found my momentum with Saf being gone and just getting my momentum with the boys, my routine, figuring out things that I can make my life easier and flow better. So I'm getting the hang of it now. It's not so bad. I feel like this is about to be a whole entire episode of just me chit-chatting about my pregnancy update. Literally, the boys are back to school. Labor Day weekend, which is this past holiday. It was long. I felt like that was the longest holiday. They were home from Wednesday, went back today, which is Monday. And child, let me tell you, toddlers just don't stop. My kids just have a lot of energy. They just don't stop. And the new thing now is Spider-Man. And I think I liked Sonic better because Sonic was less dangerous. Sonic just doesn't run with form. Sonic just has his hands behind him. Now they're trying to jump on things and do the Spider-Man landing. Like, oh gosh, you never think about these things until your child starts doing it, how dangerous they can be. And do I tell him that like Spider-Man's not real? I don't know, because I don't want any broken bones, knock on wood, or I don't want them to get hurt. So I try and just try to let boys be boys, because boys naturally have a lot of testosterone and they need to move around and be active. We cannot cage them in that sense. So I try to give them, the space to do that, but just gotta keep an eye on them because they will run wild. And if you guys haven't checked out, I recently did a podcast episode with Mommy Diaries with Miss Kitty, and I had such a time. She's such a light, fun, good vibes. The conversation flowed so good, and I think it's so good that we have a space like this that us women can be able to speak to each other, listen to each other, sympathize, listen with empathy as well, and realize that not to judge a book by its cover. Things are not always what it may seem, or people don't necessarily look like what they've been through or what they are going through. And also just for you to also breathe and just say, she's also going through this, or she's been through that. I feel seen, I feel heard. Because we're on this journey. It comes with no manual. We're figuring it out at the same time, figuring us out, because we still are women. We still are, us at the end of it all. So yeah, guys, check it out. I feel like honestly this would just be an episode of just me chatting, and I think the chatting actually has helped me a little with this pain. But it's a journey, transitioning into almost about to be a mom of 3. I feel nervous, I feel elated, I feel like, okay, I already, had one. I had that experience, I had 2, and I started to get the hang of it, but then they started to get independence. I'm actually kind of nervous, like, how am I going to adjust? How am I going to have time for them individually? So that's things like my mind is thinking, as women, we just never stop thinking. But you know what? God is amazing. He always gives us the strength to figure it out. And I'm excited as our family is growing. No, I'm not in labor. It's heel pain. Oh, I just took it out of the massager, and oh my God, that instant throbbing. The best way to describe it is when you have a baby and you try to stand up after, like when you have a vaginal birth, it just seems like they've sucked out everything out of you on the inside. That's what it almost feels like. It's just so painful and swollen. Woo. Got some packages. I don't know if you guys remember me telling staff in the beginning that, oh, I need a replacement ring, because anytime I get pregnant, it's just, all 3 pregnancies have been the same. My fingers just start to swell so easy and so quickly. So I was like, I don't even care what it is, just get me an Amazon ring or get me like a silicone ring. And guess what? Let's see if it fits. Why does it look so tiny? This is like a silicone ring. He actually got one as well in South Africa, because when he works out, it was rubbing against the iron. This is how it looks. How cute. What? She's married again. Yes, I do. I do. Cute. Look how cute this is. And it's silicone. What? And on that note, I guess we're ending the vlog, okay? So, it's so cute. He does listen, and it's made my day. Made my day. I'm gonna end the vlog with me being obsessed with these things. Now, this pregnancy, this is an obsession, because it's so hot. It cools me down.